that 3 seconds in 909. I don't know if I ever had a clue. My message to the psycho and my psyche and the me too in the times and prayer apples. And I know gamble that math is Johnny, you know this. If you ever had an obstacle in Ouroboros and in Aura was the Alice in the places where the more real pike bad PCP like strength that the mushroom zoom ship. Clarifying, signifying the time, signature lines, knowing that the beat tools got only signature up and unto. So line by line that times continue generational, having influence from heaven sent, and knowing that the revelation is consistent, that the message and the message with a conflict and the conflict with the resolution, and chosen for the choosing of a reflected context. The first brother of James in a race, and leave you kick the pricks cause I know my ancestors. She says Johnny can't cap that white stone, my Johnny can beat that great ass shark. My honey, honey and my belonging got me easy, leaving like my season set. These testimonies that are preserving the nations for the life enriching context and the vision that applaud. Liberty defended and accusation and defense. Accusation only defending for the things in which we cannot lie against our God. Say that he could do something he would never challenge. Is that pride and arrogance, splendors, and would a God of heaven greatest value and worth ever lament to give his love in full portion to all those that call upon his identity and faith? You see your FD house, a gift of flesh from birth, the faith revelation reflected in the breath and its return when a fading house needs entropy with progressive engineering for a salvation to preserve our nation, to preserve our nation. Right in front of the mission, right in front of the mission, right in front of the mission. Right in front of the mission.
Right away, that place could be a plug. I think if takes a sustenance again against the ways of condemnation, preserving way to see the places, taking every way to understand it now. Having adjectives, the O and Alpha and Omega soul, and knowing that Aleph and the brazen serpent symbols might be just the symbols that we need to look and live while breaking in the circumstance and taking stands of Shiota. Faith, the Iron Man and lids. Did you hear what I said? Oh, 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 I'll tell you I got green lights, like I got the emeralds and the affections in this freestyle. Lighting the abundance of the being to the heart inside the things in which you're seeing. Stars are falling like a compass heart, knowing that the worm raft has a better hope. It never gotta be lazy or something better if they're only breathing cause maybe, and only cause lazy, cause all that they're doing is seeking to prove it that they're not the fool they thought they once were. And a mirror, 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 mirror. Oh, it's perfect, holy understanding, submitting judgments in the light of the body, nor Christ, the emerald eyes and enfolding fires, black death goggles and a bright light to shine. You don't want that salmon and loud to show you like I'm winking, thinking and a winking the things that they ignorant but mother they test, balancing gradients and battering seasons up, plus this at a specific remark for justifying places, pharmaceutical witchcraft things like conscience at the express of death, like angelic entities and beings at a judgment where the pharmaceutical companies couldn't give a fuck. Bitch statically inside a shield like the test of spirit of a man, envision a decoration of oil in such a psyche. We take etymology, spell things from the pokeballs and swish we OC. If I let a horsey, my horsey will be dragging on this valley, villain like a principality. Power at the knees and bow only cause borders with the hope of destiny, double-minded in the sense of things in which they understand. An era of discernment, looking left and right the hand, right and left the hand and left out the right. I say again at these names, weekend waters and the roads don't apply to him. Just as if I never tell you where I might be finding all my rivers aflow, but you got a little light that shines, I know, and you'll know, reflecting at a malleated gold and something they once called a freestyle. But then I obey a declaration in the pacing which a Holding east the lighthouse, so in space and circumstances. Naked circumstance.
Scribes are spare, pulling photographed in seasons. From the depths of some spherical faith upon an argumental church, a god of slight earth, or maybe a place where the feet of the god of the lazy has something